Good morning, everyone. This is Tracy Newman from the Navigator's Tarot, where you can find me on Instagram and Sleepy Wisdom on YouTube. We'll have a look and see what's going on with the energies. The dog next door loves to bark. It's a border collie, just barks continuously. Anyway, I do digress. Let's have a look and see what's going on. Border collies are beautiful dogs, but holy crap, it loves to bark. Let's have a look and see what's going on with the energies. I'm sorry, I'm a bit late. Yesterday I did all my readings and none of them worked because my parts of the receiver on this wasn't working. I have so much trouble with microphones, I tell you what. And to get one yesterday, I actually found another receiver, but to get one yesterday in this small town was impossible. I just couldn't get one. So anyway, I found another receiver, so that's good. All right, so let's see what is going on in the energies at the moment. Do you know, it was a really good reading too. That's just so pisses you off. Anyway. Oh, major things happening. The truth, it's kind of like the truth is beginning to come out now for a lot of us, for a lot of people. We have temperance as well. Huge changes actually happening. Very chaotic kind of energy at the moment. There is the need for some of us to rest and recuperate as we go through these changes. The solar flares from the sun, there's X-class flares that are going off at the moment. The aurora is amazing. And literally the X-class flares are causing all sorts of havoc. I've had the last few months with some other friends of mine have had some pretty intense pain in the back area, lower back area, down the sciatic nerve area. Some people were saying that it's also in their neck area. Wherever you have problems in the past, it seems to be that that's all starting to crop up now, ready for release, which is a great thing. But going through the discomfort as it just before the release is literally pretty excruciating. Can't get to sleep sometimes. Anyway, and you know, the pain just comes out of the blue. Anyway, is this chaotic energy. We have the Prince of Swords and the Tower there. So there is this chaos that's ensuing from everything that's going on. I haven't heard this morning how the hurricane over in America has gone, but the last hurricane, apparently that was pretty intense. The weather wars are continuing, and it would appear that, you know, even though it was the dark that actually geoengineered these weather wars and geoengineered those hurricanes, it would appear to be that, because I've been doing a lot of watching of things on Rumble, of all sorts of people talking about it, and it would appear that that would be the case, and also FEMA not helping and in fact obstructing people. It's all to wake up the masses pretty much, even though it's not the good guys that are actually doing the manipulation of the weather. Literally, they do have the capacity to sort of lessen it, because apparently, and I don't know where I heard this, and I'm not sure if this is right. If anyone can enlighten me, that would be awesome. Apparently, there are it's not just HARP. There are so many other weather engineering type of manifestations that are put out by the darkness, by the deep state, and it's real advanced technology that they're using, that they can even manipulate the weather and time it from a long way back. So I don't know. It's all very strange. I don't get it. But you know, there's so many technologies out there that we have no idea about. We've been kept in the dark, treated like mushrooms for so long now. Anyway, what I do have is this higher order. We have the Emperor here and the victory card, and judgment. God is going to pass down judgment. Now, this, whatever God is for you, whatever is going on, the good will outweigh the bad. And this is in all things. So whatever is happening at the moment, for either for yourself or for others that you can see in the world, or what's going on in the world, just know that the good is going to outweigh the bad, and eventually it will all shift. The darkness will shift through the physical structure as well as our outer world, and we will rise above all of this to be clearer, to be a lot more truthful with ourselves and others, and to be able to move forward without any kind of physical ailments or manifestations of stuck energy anywhere. And I'm talking the physical self and also in our outer world. So things are being shifted and cleared, because as this all begins to shift and clear, the truth is going to come out even more. Oh, so the Knights. I'm actually feeling like this is the White Hats. Some people probably do not believe in the White Hats. I do. And because I do, I believe that there is a good military, because we could not be this further along in this awakening without them, without someone tempering the bad, tempering the evil, tempering the darkness. And then we have the Prince. So there is this chaos that is ensuing, but literally, and they are standing up to the White Hats. The Black Hats are really going to town at the moment, because they know they're on their last legs. It's like two people in a knife fight, and the losing one ends up being stabbed in the heart. And that is what is occurring right now. They're fighting their last battle. And we have the card of Temperance, as I said that. So just keep... so the energies are at the moment that literally we have to sort of like hook into the higher timelines. There's something that, this is another thing too. The higher timelines is higher frequency. This is where we need to focus our energy at this time. A lot of the time I don't even know what's going on in the world. If I need to know something, I will go and look for it on Rumble or wherever, just to find out, how other people see things as well. And someone sent me a video by a woman in Melbourne who reads tarot and obviously has Trump derangement syndrome, which a lot of people do. But to find a reader that was so blatantly, obviously against Trump was so weird. But and not only that, it was kind of like she was hooking into a timeline. And I found other readers that are doing the same thing. It's like, it does not matter what sort of reader you are, whether you're a tarot reader or not, does not mean that you are actually hooking into the timeline that matches, that matches you. So the thing is, this woman in particular, I feel, was hooking into an apocalyptic timeline. She was saying that Trump was going to be ill, that Kamala Harris was going to be president, and that, what else was she saying? World War III would start. It was all very, very much against. And then she started saying, about the court cases that were happening with Trump, and that how, they had, him and his team had what's the word? Tricked everybody, and that's the reason why that he's now in. And I just listened to her and I thought, you are hooking into a completely different timeline that I'm hooking into. And then I found another tarot reader that was doing the same thing. So just use your discernment when you are listening to anybody, any sort of tarot readers, including me, and just make sure that whatever timeline that you are on, that it actually resonates with you. But if you can at all possible, ask yourself, go within and be very, very discerning about who you actually listen to at this time, because there are people who are hooked into the apocalyptic timeline, which is about fear and chaos. And literally, we're trying to actually move out of that now and move into a higher timeline. And what I'm seeing is all of this that's actually happening, even though, like, I had to go to Rumble and just have a look, because I thought, I'm getting blasted with all these people sending me these tarot readers, and it's like, they're not resonating with me at all. I'm like, as soon as I hear them, I go, these people are idiots. So I've gone and then listened to other people on Rumble so I can discern my own truth and find out, exactly what is true for me and what isn't. And what I'm finding is that everything that is happening at the moment, the darkness is leading us to the light. And of course, that is what it is there to do. The fear porn that is actually being heaped upon us is for us to discern and to also remove from our lives, and so that we can lift ourselves into a higher timeline of existence. And so what we're actually seeing now, I'm absolutely certain of it, is going to lead us to the light, to the truth, which is very much needed on this planet right now. And that does not mean you need to stay in fear or to go into fear at all. Use your discernment at all times, move into and focus on something much higher and on a much higher timeline for yourself and others. I hope that makes some sort of sense, because it's very disturbing listening to people who really have this, and they're getting lots of airtime and getting shared around. It's like, but it of course, so it is also about, for some people that timeline may exist, but for me it does not. That's why it doesn't resonate. We also have, chaos, more chaos. There will be changes too with the financial system. I keep saying that, and it is coming close, I think, anyway. So, if you can get some cash around and some, get some cash out of the bank, just in case the banks close. We are moving into, from this chaos will come peace and celebration. So even though things are looking really, really chaotic and bad at the moment, that's how it looks. It's not going to remain that way, and it will literally lead us out of the darkness into the light. Okay. So that's where we are at the moment. So use your discernment at all times, especially at this time. Try not to buy into the fear porn that is literally being blasted at us at the moment, and move into a higher timeline if you can, at all possible, at all times. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye for now.